Hi everyone, I'm Kristin, again coming to you from the Springs in downtown Los Angeles. Before we talked a little bit about stretching, today we're going to talk a bit about strengthening exercises and why it's important for those of us suffering from arthritis or arthritis-like conditions. Strengthening exercises have a lot of the same benefits of stretching actually. The first thing they do is to alleviate pain by strengthening our muscles and giving them a bit more endurance. So when our muscles are stronger, they take the pressure off of our joints so that the joint doesn't have to work so hard. That helps to alleviate pain. Strengthening exercises also help to increase our flexibility and also increase our range of motion, which promotes healthy joints. Even though strengthening exercises have been proven to prevent the progression of arthritis, it is super important to listen to your body, know when to stop, know when to modify, and know when you've hit your edge. So as you're going through your own exercising journey and strengthening various muscle parts, various parts of the body, it's important to keep in mind what to do should pain arise, and in most likelihood it will. That doesn't mean we can't do it, it just means we have to modify and listen. So here are a few things to remember. If you feel pain before you start your exercising routine, try to loosen up that area with a little warm-up. If the pain doesn't go away, don't work out that area, turn to another place in the body. Second, if you feel pain during your exercising, you want to explore these three options. One, decrease the level of intensity of that particular exercise. Two, take your weight off of that body part to reduce the impact on that joint. And or three, stop exercising that place in the body, go to somewhere else, or go home, right? The next thing you want to keep in mind is if you feel pain after an exercise routine, that it's always important to cool down and stretch. So maybe that's why you feel pain. And if you've done that and you've stretched and you've cooled down and things still don't feel right, start to keep a diary, log this information down so that you can start noticing trends and adjust your exercises accordingly. And as always, if you have questions about this stuff, ask your rheumatologist, they'll know how to best proceed. So if you're ready to get strong, to alleviate some of your pain, find a place to do some exercising, and let's go. For this strengthening exercise, you can either do it barefoot like I am, or you can wear sneakers. You want to make sure you're in clothing that is comfortable and that you can move in. And at any point, if you need to take a break, do it, press pause, come back to it when you're ready. So we're going to get started on all fours. You're going to come down, making sure you have enough padding underneath your knees especially so that they don't feel uncomfortable. And you want to line up your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips, and you're pulling the belly button in. The first thing we do is to just find our neutral spine here. On an inhale, you're going to dip the belly button, head and tail move up towards the sky, coming into your cow spine. And exhale, press up into cat. Good, and you keep doing this a few times using your breath, moving slowly. We're getting the body warm. And what this is doing is really working the hip creases, it's working the spine. We're just getting the blood pumping, getting our bodies warm. And after a few of those, you can come back to your neutral spine. We're going to bend our elbows, keep them in towards our chest, towards our ribs. Place our chin and our chest to the floor on an exhale. Push forward, lift up, and then push back, leading with our tush back into child's pose. And you'll inhale to round up. Exhale, use the strength of your arms to slowly lower. Inhale, lift the chest. Push with the arms, exhale. The tail pulls you back. Twice more, inhaling up. Exhale, lower, elbows stay in, really using your triceps. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, press, and the tailbone leads you back. Last time, inhale to roll up. Exhale, chest and chin down towards the floor. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, come into child's pose. We'll come back out to all fours. resettling, so we're aligning our joints. Then we'll do some core work. You're going to extend the right leg back behind you, heels in line with your sits bones. Make sure you're not dipping your belly button here. Pull that belly button up. We're going to lift our left arm and find a balance. So this is working our arms and our core. Okay, we're going to keep breathing and bring our hand and our shin back down the other side. Left leg lifts, right arm up by the ear. And we hold, pulling the belly button in towards the spine, nice strong core, and release. Again, right leg, left arm. We find our balance, pushing through the left shin and the right hand, and lower. And last time, right arm, left leg, pulling the belly button in, and we'll lower. As we're working through this, if you find that you have wrist sensitivity and you have a mat or something that you can roll up, you can place a little bit of height in the palm of your hand so the wrists don't have to crease as much. Okay. After our core strength, we're going to extend both legs back behind us in our plank. We're going to hold for 10 seconds. Really press with your palms, press with the balls of the feet, pull the belly button in, make sure you're breathing. Some music helps, makes the time go by. You can even sing. If you're singing, you're breathing, so that's a good thing. And you keep breathing, really pulling the belly button in. A few more breaths. And then we bend the knees, sit back into child's pose. And we'll do that one more time. Coming back into our plank. Second plank. Extending the legs back behind us, really pressing away from the floor. Make sure the neck doesn't drop, keeping the neck nice and long. Breathing, singing, maybe talking to yourself, that's always good. Just make sure that breath is coursing through the body. 10 seconds. I might be over 10 seconds. If you're counting and you're like, she's still up there, you can come down. And after 10 seconds, we'll release. Good. We're going to come into a plank again, not to hold this time, but to work on our triceps, trying to lower all the way down to the floor, not by sticking our elbows out, keeping them in, and relaxing on our belly. The arms come back, you can turn your head to one side. We're going to do what's called a locust pose in yoga. Bring your hands behind you, you're going to clasp them together. Inhale the forehead to the mat. Exhale, lift up. Head, chest, shoulders, and legs. Continue to breathe. Make sure the shoulders are low. You can even bring the arms out in front of you if you want to feel like you're flying. Belly button's pulled in. Inner thighs spin up towards the ceiling, so make sure the knees aren't turning out. Down towards the mat. And gently lower. Then just shake out your tail. We're going to do that one more time without clasping our hands behind us. On an exhale, lift up. This time you're going to swim. So you're kicking opposite arm and leg. Sometimes this can feel a little awkward. Hopefully you're finding your coordination, having some fun. This is working the backs of our legs and our back. And we keep breathing, relaxing through our neck. And a few more. And we'll press back in child's pose. And breathe. Then we're going to come to standing. So you can grab some water, hit pause, or continue on with me. Coming to standing, you're going to place your hands on your hips. We're just going to do some lunges. So with the right foot, you're going to step forward and come back. Left leg, forward and come back. Continue doing this 8 times. This is 4. This is really working our legs, providing stability for our knees and our hips. And forward 8 times. Now we step back, and step back. Really try to keep the belly button pulled in so you don't fall over, right? Belly in, back, and back. Twice more. Shoulders are back, Good. Then we're gonna bring the arms out to our sides and do small circles. So working our shoulders, our deltoids, breathing, moving as quick as you can. Again, singing, that's a sign that you're breathing, and reverse. All right, standing tall, a few more seconds. Okay. Lastly, side lunges, hands on our waist. We step out to the side, we come back in, and side. We'll do 8. 3, you wanna make sure the knees are over the toes. 5, 6, this is strengthening our hips. 7, and around our knees. 8. And you did it, congratulations. Grab some water, make sure you cool down and stretch, and you're awesome. Thank you.